Hello, let's have a little chit chat. It has been 7 years since transitioned my hair from the dark brown that I was dyeing for 20 years to my natural color. There has been some surprising developments that I wanted to share with you. I think you would find interesting. I'm going to show you some close-ups of my hair. My hair is very hard to photograph, so it's very difficult. But I've been noticing that my hair has decided to start doing something different on its own. I am getting brown hairs growing in throughout my hair. So what is happening? My hair is transitioning back to brown. You see brown hairs, these new hairs, these little hairs that are growing in. And it's filtering through the top brown hairs. So my hair is transitioning. Why? Why is this happening? What have I done differently? I started taking Doterra supplements, and I take them every day. And that's about the only change that I've made. Since I've been taking these Doterra daily supplements, not only has my hair started growing in new brown hairs, but also my arthritic pain in my wrist have ceased. Terrazyme is a blend of several active whole food enzymes and mineral cofactors that help the breakdown of proteins, fats, complex carbohydrates, sugars, and fiber, giving the body better digestion, nutrients readily available for absorption and utilization. Terrazyme can help improve nutrition, alleviate heartburn or indigestion, improve metabolism, ease upset stomach, prevent bloating and flatulence. Alpha CRS Plus is a cellular renewal system packed with nature's most potent antioxidants, natural anti-inflammatories. This blend of synergistic herbs will give life and energy to the cells and a sense of well-being to the body. It's useful to help fight off pain and inflammation, arthritis. I used to have daily pain, and now I have no pain. Osteoarthritis, fibromyalgia, foggy brain, cirrhosis can help with cellular repair, fatigue, mood, and cancer prevention. Microplex VMZ is a revolutionary micronutrient providing naturally balanced amounts of all vitamins, minerals, trace elements, phytonutrients, and antioxidants that give your body the most beneficial and safe amounts needed for long-term health and vitality. Microplex VMZ can increase your energy level, help fight against fatigue, improve a compromised digestion, and improve immune deficiencies. Microplex VMZ can help with oxidative cell damage, malnutrition, poor health, and imbalanced nutrition. This product is good for both men and women. My husband and I both take this daily. E-Omega is a blend of marine-based and land-based omega essential fatty acids in a unique assimilation capsule with essential oils and fat-soluble vitamins. E-Omega helps reduce inflammation and pain, arthritis, anything itis. It helps those with a compromised immune system, reduces brain fog, improves concentration, alleviates ADD, ADHD, improves aging skin, reduces symptoms of PMS and postpartum depression, anxiety, and depression, helps ward off cardiovascular disease, dry skin, and improves other skin issues. It has fish oil, vitamin A, D3, E, and a bunch of great essential oils. Both my husband and I take this daily. Mounting evidence from multiple scientific studies show that many fruits and vegetables and grains today carry less protein, calcium, less phosphorus, iron, riboflavin, and vitamin C than those grown decades ago. This lack of nutrients will leave our bodies with fewer components they need to mount defenses against chronic diseases. This is due to modern agricultural processes that increase top yields that also destroy the soil. They are more concerned about the money they can generate than our health. That also affects the meat animals who are consuming less nutritious grasses and grains, which makes our meat less nutritious as well. This is why it is necessary for us to take daily supplements. Food grown organically and naturally should be preventative medicines, but today it's inadequate. I take 4 capsules of each product a day. They can be taken 2 with breakfast and 2 with lunch, but I get so busy and I don't always stop for lunch. So for me, it's better to take them all at once in the morning with my breakfast. The bottles are a 30-day supply. So somehow, in consuming nutrients that are good for me, it's causing my brown hairs to grow back in. So I have no idea 5 years from now, 10 years from now, what color my hair is going to be. Will it be sort of half and half? Will it look sort of a light brown with the mix of white and the brown? Or will I go back to completely brown? I'm not exactly sure what happens. And I don't understand what causes our hair to change gray or white in the first place. But I find it quite astonishing that taking in nutritional supplements can actually affect the color of my hair and cause the natural brown hairs to grow back. Whatever color it ends up being, that's going to be what it is. So it's going to be interesting to find out exactly what happens. It begs the question, if our hair is turning white or gray because we're not getting enough nutrients over time, because a lot of the nutrients in our food is depleted, or is it because we're exposed to so many chemicals from various places? I don't understand. I don't understand the science. I don't understand the biology of it. But what I do observe with my own eyes is taking these healthy, nutritional Doterra daily supplements is causing the brown hairs to grow back into my head. And I don't know how much of it I can show you on camera because it's very hard to zoom in, and it's hard to photograph, but I'll try my best. You can definitely see the short hairs, but I don't know if the camera will pick up that I have some brown hairs grown. But see, this is new hair. My hair is constantly growing new hair, so I always have these small edges around, but filtering throughout, there's some brown hairs. I think you can see it. Can you see it? I have some brown hairs growing in, brown from the roots. And that just amazes me. Here I went to my transition to go from the dyed hair to my natural color, and so I turned all white, and now my hair is going through a transitional by itself, and it's growing in new brown hairs. Now, what have I done differently to have these brown hairs filtering in? You just have to trust me on this. But I see hairs in here, around here, filtering throughout my entire head. And little tiny new hairs coming in, they're totally brown. And I could see a cluster of them in here and a cluster of them back here. And this has not always been that way. They were white. But as the new hairs come in, I am growing some brown hairs and some white hairs. Like, here's some short hairs. These are white, but so I'm getting a mix right now. I'm getting a mix of white. And my hair is thicker since I stopped coloring my hair, and I'm constantly growing new hair. That's a good thing. I mean, yes, I leave my hair everywhere. I could tell where I sit in church, there's hairs. You can tell that's my chair. I mean, we all lose hair every day, but my hair's not thinning. And I've noticed a lot of people who continually dye their hair year after year, decade after decade, they're getting bald. I'm not going bald. I have thicker, stronger, healthier hair because I stopped dyeing, I stopped putting the chemicals in my head, but also because I'm trying to eat right. My diet's not perfect, but I'm still working on it. I'm still improving it. And the supplements, the daily supplements, are doing a lot of good for me. Okay, let's move on to another topic. I make a lot of videos. I have over 500 videos on YouTube on various topics, and they're all categorized in various playlists. So people can come to my channel, and whatever their interest is in watching my channel, they can just go to that playlist that interests them. Well, I might be doing a video on sewing, and somebody will comment about my skin or my hair. It's like, okay, the subject was sewing. It had nothing to do with my skin or my hair, but let's talk about skin. Just for the record, I want you to know I am 61 years old. In just a few weeks, I shall be 62. I'm not lying. I rarely have any wrinkles on my skin. I mean, I have a few lines, but hardly noticeable. People often comment about how nice my skin is. All right, some contributing factors. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do drugs. Those are the top, and I don't sunbathe. Those are the top 4 things that will age your skin. Drugs are horrible. They will age your skin very badly. Smoking, you can always tell a smoker because they have so many lines on their face. If any young person is watching this, don't even start smoking and don't do drugs if you want to maintain your beautiful skin. And sunbathing can be really, I mean, we do need a certain amount of vitamin D that we get from the sun, but we don't need excessive amounts of sun to bake our skin color. When I was a teenager, yes, I used to do that. I used to, get a nice tan. I don't desire that today. I do like to spend time outside, but I don't purposely just lie out in the sun so that I can bake my skin. That's actually not healthy. I have a friend who has issues with skin cancer because she spent too much time out in the sun on the beaches. Being in the sun damages your skin. So not doing those 4 things, drugs, smoking, drinking alcohol, and sunbathing, can help your skin to be healthier. But also eating right, taking care of yourself, giving your body the proper nutrition, that also helps. For years, I did use Mary Kay makeup. I don't anymore because I looked at the ingredient list, and it's a very long list of ingredients, and it just kind of scares me. I know that they're the #1 best-selling. I haven't checked in years, but they were for the longest time. If they're not still, I don't know, the #1 best-selling skincare. But I'm a little bit more concerned about what chemicals are in the product that I use. So I don't use Mary Kay because that long list of ingredients frightens me away. I do use the Doterra skincare. I use the Varage Doterra skincare. The Varage skincare collection contains only the best natural ingredients of Doterra essential oils, emollients, and plant extracts that will leave skin feeling nourished and hydrated while encouraging confidence through reduced signs of visible aging. Doterra uses the same stringent standards found in certified pure therapeutic grade CPTG essential oils in the Varage skincare system. Each product has been extensively researched and shown to promote youthful looking skin. Using Varage daily will promote a smooth, resilient, glowing complexion. And this is the cleanser for washing the face. And Doterra is a product that is a company that I trust. And there is the Varage toner that you would use after you wash your face. And you would apply this with either your fingertips or a cotton ball or a makeup pad. And then the moisturizer. Moisturizers are important. I have always used a moisturizer on my skin. I think that's another thing that can help fight against wrinkles. And so I use the Varage moisturizer from Doterra. And then for an occasional treatment or just a night treatment, I use the Varage Hydrating Serum. It's a little bit more oily, so I like to put this on at nighttime before I go to bed and just let it soak in. But that's really all I use on my skin for care. I try to avoid toxic chemicals in everything that I do, because I'm aware of the fact that many of the personal care products that you buy in the grocery store or the pharmacy are loaded with toxic chemicals. And I have a video that I posted that touches on that subject. I have a couple of videos that touch on that subject, so you can learn more about it. We do need to consider, what am I putting on my skin? Is it healthy? Is it good for my skin? What are the long-term effects of it? Does it have any toxic chemicals? And as far as foundation, this is the color of my skin. I don't have foundation. I put a little bit of foundation only around my eyes. And the company that I like is Lime Life. The ingredient list is short. I looked up their ingredient list and they look fairly good. And the ingredient list is short, so that's the foundation I use. But it lasts me forever because I don't hardly use very much, because my skin color is the color it is. And here's another amazing thing about transitioning to my white hair, is that I actually have color. When I had dyed dark brown hair, it washed out my face and it made my face look so pale. But now that I have white, my natural color, my skin actually has more color. It doesn't have more color, it just appears to have more color. It's just that the brown was totally washing me out, and I'd look in the mirror and I'd hate my reflection. But you know what? Since I've had my white hair, I love my reflection. So that's how I take care of my skin. All right, I want to talk about makeup. This is probably the last time I will ever speak about makeup, because that is not what I want my channel to be about. But because you might be curious, I do want to discuss makeup a little bit. I only use neutral colors, natural colors. Makeup is supposed to enhance your natural beauty. It is not supposed to be designed that it attracts attention to you. For example, if I had red hair or green hair or purple hair, everybody would go, it would attract attention. I do not dress in a way, or do my hair, or do my makeup, or do my jewelry in a way that necessarily attracts people to look at me. I want to look beautiful. I want to look clean. I want to look neat. I want to look presentable. I don't want to gross anybody out. I don't want to offend anyone. So I dress and do my hair and do my makeup all in that same manner. I guess a good word for it would be modesty. Makeup, hair, jewelry, and clothing. I am not excessive in any of that. I want to have the appearance of being feminine. I am not opposed to looking like a woman. I know there's a lot of crazy ideas out there about being a woman, and a lot of warped ideas about what it means to be a woman. I'm not going to delve into all that, but I love being a woman. I love feminine things. I love looking feminine and being feminine, feeling feminine, and being treated as a lady by the gentlemen around me. I don't try to attract attention to myself. So the makeup that I use, I'm not going to give you a name brand, but the colors are neutral. Taupe would be my favorite color. Shades of brown, light brown. I use the same color every day. Whether I'm at home, just going to town, going to church, going to a special event. I do my makeup the same every day, all the time. I want to tell you a story. When I was a teenager, I was 18, 19, on one of my first jobs. And I was a cashier at a grocery store, and I was good at my job. I was efficient. I got the customers through fast. I kept them moving, kept the line moving. I could chit chat a little bit with the customers just to, be sociable, but I didn't carry on conversations. I remember this other cashier, but the same name, and she'd stop and she'd talk and talk and talk and talk, but she's not working. The product's not moving. She's not, and I think that annoyed the management. Liked me because I was efficient. I worked well, I got my job done without excessive talk. He pulled me aside one day and he brought me into his office. I was a soft baby blue shirt and I had on baby blue eye makeup. That was very popular in the 70s, 80s. I think, this would be early 80s. He said, you're a very pretty lady. You don't need to have that blue makeup. I was slightly embarrassed, of course. But you know what? I had to think about that, and I went home and I looked at myself and I said, he's right. It just doesn't look good. It's not natural. Blues and greens and purples, they just don't look right on eye makeup. So I stick to the neutrals. He was right. Sometimes criticism can be a good thing. I think most people, they're afraid to offend, so they don't say anything. They will keep their mouth shut because they don't want to upset you. They don't want to tell you the truth. But you know what? Somebody who really cares about you and somebody who loves you and wants the best for you, they'll speak up and they'll say something. He did, and I appreciate it. So I'm about to tell you something, and I'm speaking to women over 50. I'm about to say something that's probably going to upset somebody. But I feel like it needs to be said. A piece of advice for women over 50. One thing you should not do because it doesn't fit. It might be fine for a 20-year-old or an 18-year-old or a 25-year-old, but it's not fitting for a woman over 50. And that is black eyeliner. Stop doing it. Don't do it. Use brown. You can use a dark brown, but not black. It just looks so gaudy. It's just offensive. You're trying to look like you're 25. You're not fooling anybody. I don't care. You dye your hair blonde and you wear the skinny jeans and you got a good figure. And your makeup is way overdone and you use black eyeshadow and black eyeliner to make your eyes, but they just look terrible. Okay? Just stop. We should have a softer look. So we should be using brown eyeliner. Brown looks nice and soft. The attention you need to draw attention to the eyes, just enough so that your eyes aren't lost. Now with me, my eyebrows are white, so I have to use eyebrow pencil. And my eyelashes are not super long, and even some of them are turning white. So I need to have mascara. Mascara, you can use black. Everybody can use black mascara, definitely. But eyeliner, keep it brown, keep it soft. Now, I have a bone to pick about eye pencils. For a silver-haired lady, the best color is taupe. But you know what? It's very hard to find. I have to look and look and look and look and look. I think the makeup industry caters to all of those young people and all of the people who dye their hair because it's money. Money, money, money. Because it costs money every 4 to 6 weeks to go dye your hair if you go to a beauty shop. And then you have to have all the makeup to match. And so they have the auburns and they have the browns and they have the black, but really, really hard to find taupe. Taupe is a great color for eyebrow pencil because it's not too dark, it's not harsh, and it's not too light. Some of the brown eyeliners have too much red in them, and that just doesn't look good at all. I don't like them. So I'm still searching for a company that's reliable where I can access and get. If I ever find a place where I could find taupe eyeliners, I would probably buy a huge stock of them because they're so hard to find. So I have Yeah, I have a complaint with the beauty industry because they do not cater to silver-haired ladies. And that is so frustrating. They're trying to put us all in a box and pressure us to, oh, you can look younger. You know what? That is a lie. That is an absolute lie. I feel that I look younger today than I did 10 years ago when I was coloring my hair. Because my natural hair color actually works with my skin tone. And I think I look better. I think I look younger. Somebody actually told me they think I just keep getting younger instead of older. Isn't that amazing? So stick that in your pipe and smoke it. So that is my update after 7 years of transitioning my hair. And if I should wind up going back to my full natural brown hair, I'll be back with another update. But I hope that there was something here that I shared with you that you will find useful and helpful. I have my own way of doing things. I don't follow the trends of everybody else. I find my own way. I just try to live up to being authentically me. That's all I can do. Be authentically you. Don't try to live up to anybody else's standard. And don't let the beauty industry pressure you into making decisions that are not good for you. And live healthy. Make better choices. Thanks for watching. One more thing. I wanted to address the notion that as a silver hair or gray haired lady, you are limited by your color palette of the clothes that you wear. That is a lie. You're not limited. I can wear any color. I have not found a color yet that I cannot wear. Now, granted, some colors look better than others, but your hair is neutral, your skin is neutral, so you can wear any color. I'm wearing black today just because I felt like wearing black. And I do love black, and I have a lot of black in my wardrobe, but I'm not limited to black and gray and all those colorless colors. I love color, and I wear lots of color. So don't feel limited by what colors. Don't even ask the question, what colors can I wear? If you like it, that color is fine for you. And check out my channel. I have multiple playlists. I have multiple interests. I do a lot of crafts. I do a lot of tutorials. I like to do home improvement projects. I make baskets and I make cards and I do lots of crafting things. And I have an upcoming big project where I want to build me a crafting cottage, and I currently have a fundraiser ongoing for that to try to build up the funds so that I can start building. So if you'd like to support me in any way, there is a super thanks button down below the video. I think it's over here. You see it says thanks and it's a heart. It's a super thanks. You could drop me some money there. In my video description, I will leave you some links where you could send me money in Cash App or Venmo, and just a few dollars will help me towards building my crafting cottage. And if you don't know about that, it's probably going to be suggested at the end of this video. Thanks for watching.